Previously on One Life to Live.
Are you really ready to cut your mom out of your life for good?
You won't abandon me no matter what you hear about me?
Show me a sample of your work, and I'll reconsider.
For Natalie, until my love is no longer secret, me.
I'll be able to spend nights here with you.
And Jessica won't suspect a thing.
I could have carried that, honest.
Guys don't let girls carry heavy stuff. One of those unwritten rules.
Can you believe him? I am just so excited with us two of us moving in here. I know, it's going to be like us living in a dorm, only without any rules. Yep. That necklace is really pretty. You have great taste, Seth.
Thanks.
And it looks great on you. Thank you. I love it.
I'm glad.
He does have great taste, doesn't he?
Where do you want me to take this box?
Do you mind taking it upstairs?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. So, Natalie, who's this secret lover?
You make a mean salad, and that was a fabulous dinner you whipped together.
Yeah, well, I can't take all the credit because you scoop a mean bowl of ice cream.
Why, yes, I do. I am quite the culinary artiste. Julia Child has nothing on me. How did you learn to cook?
Self-defense.
You know, I asked for that, didn't I?
So, Mom. Do you want to talk about what happened to Colin? I mean, I sort of feel like we're avoiding it.
It's very simple, Rachel. I killed him.
And I killed Georgie Phillips.
Oh, that was different. There was nothing simple about that.
There's nothing simple about taking another person's life, no matter the circumstances. And there's nothing simple about the aftermath, either. Right, Mom?
No. Nothing simple at all.
I don't think Mrs. Rappaport's going to come between Jen and me again, Antonio.
Well, she'll try, so you better be prepared.
Oh, I will be. But with Jen living with me now, it'll be harder for her to pull something.
Yeah? You sure you're ready for that? Jen living with you, that is?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, seems a little quick to me, don't you think?
Well, where else is she going to go?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, you don't want to win her by default.
It's not like that.
Just be careful.
Look, I know this is a little soon for Jen to move in, but this is just temporary.
Whatever you say.
She's got to move in somewhere.
Right, and you're not hoping that this temporary turns into something permanent.
Well, if it does, then so be it.
Honey. Hi. I'm glad you're here. I was just about to call you.
Don't bother. I don't have anything to say to you.
You don't mean that.
How could you do this? How could you kiss her after what she did to me and Christian?
Where'd you find that?
I accidentally knocked your purse off the table, and this fell out of it.
That'll teach me to keep it shut, won't it?
So?
So what?
So who is he? For Natalie, until my love is no longer secret, me. That's pretty romantic.
You think?
Yeah, I never knew they made secret lover cards.
Me neither.
So, who's me? How come you never told me about him?
Because there's nothing to tell.
I don't believe you. Are you hiding something from me?
I wouldn't do that. Then why won't you tell me who it is? Do I know him?
Why are you being so anti-romance all of a sudden?
I'm not.
Antonio, you walked in here angry. What's going on?
I had a run-in with a totally obnoxious college professor.
What happened?
I saw this really attractive woman at the coffee shop right after you and I were there.
Yeah, and?
Well, I wanted to say something, except that my cell phone rang. And before I hung up, she was already gone. I didn't even get her name.
And this obnoxious college professor was on the phone?
No.
I don't get it.
I went to the university to meet with the sociology of crime professor to see about making up some credits.
All right, for your promotion.
Right. And bam, there she was. Same woman standing in the hallway.
She was married to the professor?
Would you let me tell it?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where this obnoxious college professor comes
Well,
from.
we talked, right? And I started bragging about what a pushover this professor was going to be.
Yeah.
She was the professor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tough break.
Yeah, well. Then I tried to explain to her why I still deserved the 3 lousy credits, and she wouldn't even listen to me.
What'd you expect, man? You dissed her.
Well, it wasn't intentional. I didn't even know who she was. And besides, I apologized. But was that good enough? No.
What made you think she was going to give you the credits for a course you didn't take?
Whose side are you on?
Yeah, I'm just calling them how I see them here. Why don't you just sign up for a class and earn the credits?
Why am I even talking to you?
Just give yourself the chance for this promotion,
Look, I don't
man.
have the time to take a course that I already took in law school.
So what made you think she's going to give you the credits?
Because I already did the work.
Hey, don't bite my head off.
Well, then shut up and listen.
Fine.
Look, I did the work, right? But I dropped out of law school so I didn't get the credits. But I tried to tell her that I wrote this paper that would prove that I deserved the credits if she would just read it.
And did you show it to her?
I didn't have it on me.
So take it to her.
You don't get it. We got in a fight, right? I told her off. She was furious. There is nothing that I'm going to be able to do or say to convince her to read that paper now.
Sure there is. You could always turn on that famous Vega charm.
Is she in? Do you know when she will be? No message. I'll call back. Thanks.
I tried so hard to block the memory of killing Georgie that when the truth finally came out, I almost believed I hadn't done it.
I wonder if that's what happened when I tried to remember what happened to Colin.
No, Mom, you were given some strong drugs.
Pushing a man down the stairs to his death is not something you forget. Drugs or no, unless your mind doesn't want to deal with it.
It was self-defense.
Yeah, I know, I guess.
No, it was. There's no I guess about it. Mom, the man kidnapped you. He was coming up the stairs with the intent of raping you.
My mind knows that. It's my heart and my gut that's given me a little trouble.
It's awful to cause the death of another person.
Oh, it's a no-no. It's one of the 10 big no-nos.
That's why I was so relieved when the truth about Georgie came out.
I wasn't relieved when I remembered what happened to Colin, what I did to him. I was so horrified. Rachel, you should have seen me in the days before. I was so self-righteous. I was like this avenging angel. I was doing anything I could to get Lindsay, no matter what.
Yeah, well, she deserved it.
No, nobody deserves to be punished for something they didn't do.
Even if they're getting away scot-free with something they did do?
Even then.
I don't know, Mom. Lindsay was behind Colin kidnapping you. And she put you into this whole horrible ordeal.
That I would love to be able to prove.
You know, Sam is lucky he got out of that marriage with his life.
Well, he still has to deal with her because of that kid.
Okay, first of all, we weren't kissing. Okay, we were, but it was an accident.
I'll have to remember that one.
Okay, all right. Your mother was very upset because of the fight you had, and I was comforting her. But there was obviously a big misunderstanding.
Obviously.
Just like the misunderstanding you and her had.
No, that was not a misunderstanding. I knew exactly what happened, and so does she.
Something about Christian blaming your mother because you caught him kissing another girl.
Is that what she told you?
So are you going to tell me who he is or not?
It's a guy that I met at the park. It's nothing serious.
Well, I don't know if he thinks it's nothing serious.
It's a card.
Right, a secret lover card.
You know, he probably just picked up the first one that he saw.
Right, and didn't read what's inside?
Exactly.
Exactly not. Come on, why don't you tell me who he is?
There's nothing to tell. There's nothing serious about him. You know, I mean, if it were a guy like Seth, it might be a different story.
Seth is pretty great, isn't he?
Yeah.
You guys talking about me again?
Oh, we can't seem to help but talk about you.
Yeah, I was just telling her what a great guy you are.
You want something to drink?
Oh, yeah. A glass of water?
Okay, I'll be right back.
What the hell happened? How did Jessica see that card?
Forget about the card. If you don't kiss me right now, I'm gonna scream.
We have to be careful. We've already been caught kissing once by that Dr. MacGyver. If Jessica catches us, your whole plan is history.
I know, but I just miss you so much.
I miss you too.
You know, it would have been perfect me moving in this house. I was gonna make our plan a reality, and you were gonna sneak in here at night. Until stupid Jessica decided she was gonna move in here with me. I just want you so badly.
We'll be together.
Sooner than you think. When Jessica goes to bed tonight, I'm gonna sneak out and meet you.
Natalie, I know you like to live dangerously, but we've been cutting it close way too much.
I'll be careful. I mean, life's about taking risks. Don't you want to be with me?
You know I do.
So what's the problem?
Nothing. I'll meet you outside later.
Sorry it took so long. All the glasses were packed away.
No problem.
I wonder which we should change.
Oh, thanks. I gotta get going.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for all the help.
Anytime.
I wish you didn't have to go.
I know, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow.
You bet.
See you later, Natalie.
Yeah. See you later.
Vega charm?
Yeah, come on, man. You tell me everything I know about scoring points with women.
This isn't about scoring points with women. This is about getting enough credit so I could get my promotion.
Oh, okay. That's why your first words about this professor were how good-looking she is.
Yeah, and she's also real pain.
That came later.
Okay, so maybe I wouldn't mind scoring a couple points while I'm at it.
Aha!
But this is really about the promotion.
So why let this little meeting, this bad meeting with this professor mess it up? I mean, do you want this promotion or not?
Okay.
All right.
I will go get the paper I wrote, I will turn on the Vega charm, and I will go pay her another visit.
You deserve this promotion, man. Once you put your mind to it, there's no way this professor... well.
So you and your sleazy boss better be staying out of trouble.
Hey, I'm a big man. What I do is none of your business.
Not if RJ's breaking the law, or you are.
Oh, come on. I'm a downright upstanding citizen.
Don't make me laugh. Just remember what I said.
Well, now, let me see. I think that's twice now that I've discovered you chatting it up with your brother the swine. Now, tell me, Christian, should I be worried?
If you ask me, Lindsay deserves whatever she gets. I mean, she is as responsible as you are for Colin's death.
She didn't push him down the stairs, honey. I did.
I know. And how are you with that?
I felt incredibly guilty.
I know that feeling.
I kept reliving the memory of him falling down the stairs, tumbling backwards, all the way down the stairs to his death. I mean, reliving the memory. It was like no other memory I've ever had before.
It was like you were right there, back in that moment.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And it kept happening, and it made me panic, and all I wanted to do was run.
But you couldn't run away, right?
Well, Sam explained to me that I couldn't. You know.
Well, I'm glad he did.
He said that no matter where I went, the memory was going to follow me, no matter how far I ran.
And is it still happening? I mean, it's getting better with time, right?
Well, it's better, but time didn't make the difference.
What then?
The arrival of Colin's twin brother.
I thought Troy coming to town made everything worse.
Well, at first, yes, he did, and then... Matthew Hannon Rappaport, what are you doing out of bed?
I can't sleep without Sue.
Without Sue. Okay. Sue can live in your room on the bureau, but not in the bed, okay?
Right. She's too fragile, and you could roll over and break her, okay?
Okay, on the bureau.
Okay, here's Sue.
Can your sister take you back to bed?
Okay.
Great. Here we go. I will be right back.
Okay. Good night, sweetie.
There's no need to get into all this in front of your father.
Why not?
Because it has nothing to do with him.
You're just afraid that he'll find out what you did.
I'd like to find out. Yeah, I'd like to know.
It's between Jen and me.
No, it's between all of us. Have you any idea what she's been up to?
Jen, please.
Apparently I don't.
We can talk about it, just the two of us.
That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it, but it's going to be the three of us. Mom has done a lot of awful things, but never like this, never to me.
I did not make Christian kiss that girl. Why won't you believe me?
I am through believing you. I am never going to believe you ever again. She set all this up.
What did she set up?
She paid Chad to set up those webcams in Christian's apartment. She paid him to set up that Hottie Barozal website.
The truth according to Christian.
Let her finish, Lindsay.
That dinner party she had for our family in the Vegas, that was a setup so all of us could accidentally see that disgusting website.
You know, if I could do all the things that you say I do, I should work for the CIA.
God help us if you did.
You saw what that did to Christian. He was totally humiliated in front of his own mother.
Christian is a liar and he's brainwashed you.
And what about the incident at Logan's? Arranging for those two girls to be in the dressing room right in time for us to hear them. Right in time for me to hear that trampy girl saying she slept with Christian.
Oh, and did I arrange for that girl to be in Christian's loft kissing him, for him to be kissing her back?
He explained that. He had nothing to do with it. She was all over him. She threw herself on him.
And she was so physically overpowering that big, strong boy could not physically resist her.
She admitted everything to Christian when I wasn't there, all of it.
Again, the truth according to Christian.
Yes, I believe him because I trust him. He's a good person. He's a decent person.
And I'm not?
He loves me.
I love you.
Then why would you let me doubt somebody that I love?
Because I told you, Jen, he is not good for you. He's going to hurt you.
He could never hurt me the way that you've hurt me. That is the worst part of it all because my own mother could do this to me. Why couldn't I be born into a sane family?
It's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
That's right, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna make sure it's okay. That's why I'm telling you this, and that's why I can't live here anymore.
What are you talking about?
I'm leaving. I'm moving out.
No, you're not. You're not going anywhere.
Antonio stopped by to deliver his weekly sermon. But don't worry. I stopped going to church a long time ago.
So, what was the message this week?
The usual. You're wasting your life. You gotta stop hanging out with that gangster RJ. He's gonna bring you down with him, you know, all that stuff.
The whole Big Brother knows best routine, huh?
Yeah, just like you and the DA. For me, I'm going straight to hell.
Yeah, I've heard that plenty of times.
Oh, I know.
Except from where I was standing, it sounded like you and your brother were chummy.
Well, I learned a long time ago that the only way to shut him up is to agree with him.
Well, I've tried that on my brother.
Did it work?
I guess you're a better liar than I am.
Or maybe your brother's an even bigger jerk than mine is.
Maybe.
Though I can't imagine it.
No, I don't think so. See, a DA trumps a cop any day of the week. Plus, my brother has got years of experience.
Brothers, huh?
Brothers. Can't live with them. You can't kill them.
But you can shoot a dream.
So, we're on the same page, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Good. Good. Because, that damn bar is starting to bore me. If I gotta look at one more zebra print, I'll lose my mind. It's lunacy. We've got to get the more lucrative parts of my business up and running. This is too much work for too little money, so you can understand why it's very important that I know who's on board.
I am.
I hope so.
Hey, you're the boss.
Well, as long as you don't forget that.
Never. Plus, I've been waiting for a chance like this for a long time. And not just to make the extra cash, but to stick it to Antonio while I'm at it.
Come in.
You're working late.
I didn't realize we had any unfinished business.
Just a little. I was a jerk before.
Yes, you were.
You didn't have to agree so fast.
Wildflowers.
The local florist was closed for the night, and for the record, I picked these myself.
They're very pretty.
I figured that since I was fresh earlier, I thought maybe some fresh flowers would help us get off to a fresh start. And I was kind of hoping you'd read this.
Matthew's all tucked in, and Sue's keeping an eye on him. Mom?
What?
Matthew's back in bed.
Oh, good, thank you. Thank you, sweetie.
Where were you?
I was thinking about Troy MacGyver.
Ah, Colin's twin. But a whole lot better human being.
You know, Colin did have his redeeming qualities.
Oh, Mom, please. The man kidnapped you.
He also saved my life.
Yeah, and Mussolini supposedly made the trains run on time.
No, it's just, you know, what makes someone who's a wonderful doctor, like Colin was, turn into such a sadistic monster?
Yeah, people do all kinds of things to mess up their lives. When I think of some of the things I've done, You know, I'm counseling recovering addicts at the center. And I just know some of them won't make it.
And then there's me. Lawyer turned killer.
I guess it's true what they say. We all have a light and dark side to our souls.
Yeah, we just have to keep working our way towards the light.
So, what made you get over the memory of Colin's death?
I saved Troy's life.
You're kidding me.
Well, that's what he said. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he's right.
What happened?
I went to the Palace Hotel to return this African thingy that he had dropped.
What, and he was in the restaurant choking?
No. We passed this blonde and she mistook him for Colin. And we were on the stairs and she pushed him.
You're joking.
No, he went right over the railing and he was hanging on and it was a long drop.
And you saved him.
Rachel, it was like time stood still. And I had all this time to think about whether to act or not.
And of course you did.
But it was like saving Troy's life, Freudian slip, relieved me of the guilt of killing Colin.
Well, then I'm glad Troy went to Lambview. If he did that for my mom. What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm almost sorry that Troy's gone back to Africa.
This is much better than the park bench I was calling home.
If I would have known where you were living, I would have asked you to move in a while ago.
This is the nicest that anyone's ever been to me. I'm just looking for a way to pay you back.
Natalie, you are. I haven't had a really good girlfriend in a while. I forgot what I was missing. You know what I mean?
Sorry about that. I guess I'm getting really tired.
Yeah, me too.
Can't wait to get into that real bed.
You know, I'm glad we met.
Me too.
What do you say? We'll make breakfast in the morning? Sound good?
Like that.
What did you do that for?
Mr. Vega, I'm not sure how things work at the Landview Police Department, but professors at Landview University don't accept bribes.
That isn't a bribe. That is a nice gesture.
A nice gesture intended to convince me to give you 3 credits for a course you did not take so you can get your promotion.
No. This will get me those credits. But you're not even willing to read this, are you?
Of course I'll read it.
You will?
Why wouldn't I?
Why would you?
Because I'm a professor, you're a student, sort of, and that's what I do.
So why have you been busting my chops about this?
Well, let's see. First you try to bulldoze me with cockiness, then you come back and try to manipulate me with sweet talk. Maybe that's why.
Well, I had to try something.
You could have just been honest.
That would have worked?
It's been my experience that people who try to distract you with games usually do so because they don't think they have a valid point to make.
That's a damn good paper.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. And if it is, you will maybe get your credits.
Maybe?
Maybe.
So much for the Vega charm.
The what?
Nothing. Happy reading.
idea. Go in there.
You want to make love in a garden shed?
Why not? It's dry, it's private, and it's a lot closer than your apartment.
Garden shed it is. Sure Jessica didn't see you leave.
Positive. She has to sleep in her bedroom, and as far as the little princess knows, I sleep in mine.
Natalie? Sally, are you down here?
So you'd actually like to have Colin's look-alike wandering around the streets of Landview?
Now, don't get me wrong. No, the fewer reminders of Colin, the better.
And Troy's a big one.
Oh, yeah. Worse for Sam than for me, that's for sure. I mean, Sam, for the life of him, can't get the distinction between Troy and Colin, and he swears that Troy is up to no good.
And, of course, you being who you are could even see the good in Colin.
Troy wasn't Colin, you know? And he went to Africa in part to get away from Colin and to get away from the people who wrongly accused him of doing all the things or wrongly blamed him for doing all the things that Colin did.
Well, maybe he learned to love Africa.
Oh, I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. I think he loved the mountains that were near the clinic that he started, but I can't help thinking that he used Africa as his kind of exile.
He can come back anytime he wants.
I'll let him know you said so.
Provided he doesn't go back to Landview and cause my mother to have nightmares, in which case he's going to have to deal with me.
I don't think there's a chance of that. I think he's just as happy to be rid of Landview as Landview was to be rid of Colin and him.
Still, I sense something.
What?
I don't know, that you're intrigued by him?
It's Colin and him, twins, and yet so different, you know?
Still, it's good for Sam that he's gone.
Oh, yes, Sam took an instant dislike to Troy, and there was nothing that Troy could have done since then to make the slightest bit of difference.
So it's good that Troy left.
Oh, yeah. Sam didn't need to worry about Troy. He's got his hands full with Lindsay.
You're right, Sam. You can't let her go running off with Christian. He'll only fill her head with more lies.
Save it, Lindsay.
What?
You didn't let me finish. Jen isn't going anywhere. You are. Right now.
I'm here for you, RJ. Whatever you need, you can count on me.
Well, I hope that's true, for your sake.
It is.
Oh, good. Then we're both going to get very rich.
Sounds good to me. You always said that you reward those who are loyal to you.
I do. I do. And those who aren't usually live long enough to regret it. I'll see you at the bar.
See you.
Thanks for the advice. Turn on the Vega charm. Next time, I'll do it my way. So?
I don't think you should come around here for a while.
RJ?
RJ.
Ta-da! S'mores!
Neither rain, nor sleet, nor snow, nor dark of night would keep my mother from her pursuit for junk food.
Look, you don't want any?
No, I do. I just don't know how you managed to say so then.
It's called a stress diet. Raises your metabolism.
Oh, I see.
Here, give me. I will. And use a napkin because it's hot. There. All right?
You know, I heard on the weather that there's thunderstorms in East Pennsylvania.
Lucky stiffs.
You know, Mom, there are some people who are afraid of thunderstorms.
Not me. I love them, except for one thing.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, they sometimes knock the phone service out. And frankly, I was hoping Sam would call tonight.
Oh, does he call every night?
No, smarty pants. He doesn't call every night, only some nights to talk to Matthew. That's all.
Oh, I see, to talk to Matthew.
Well, okay, then sometimes to talk to me, too. And if he uses his cell phone, maybe he can call me tonight.
That is so good.
Of course. Now, who says I can't cook?
Everybody.
Why do I keep setting myself up like that? I'm telling you.
You know, we're a good team.
Yeah, as long as I'm the straight man.
Mommy, it is so nice to see you happy and relaxed and not all stressed out.
It's nice to feel better, I'll tell you. I think really, finally, this whole Colin thing is in my past.
Now, if only Lindsay would get her just desserts.
Oh, my God, if only. But we know that's never going to happen.
No.
You don't know Christian. You don't know what he's capable of.
Maybe not, but I know you. And everything Jen says has your name written all over it.
It isn't true.
She's your daughter, and what you did is inexcusable. Now get out!
Give me a chance to explain.
I don't have to give you anything except apparently an escort.
Ow, what are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago, throwing you out of my house
You can't.
and out of my life.
Sam, you can't.
Yeah, well, what?
You and Jen are all I have left.
Yeah, well, goodbye, Lindsay.
No, let me get my things.
I'll have them sent.
It's pouring outside. Let me back
Back before you betrayed your own daughter.
No!
Get out!
Sam, let me in! Please don't do this! Jen! I love you! Everything I did is because I love you! Natalie? Natalie, are you out here?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Did I see you did a lot of reading last night?
Yes, I did get around to yours.
I, Maxwell, and take you, Gabrielle, to be my blah, blah, blah.
Max, you can't tell me that you expected this to be done overnight.
Will Stavros reconnect with Laura? Read about their history at abc.com. Keyword, General Hospital.
Evil steps out of the shadows.
You seem surprised to see me.
How can you be here? To get the ultimate revenge.
The day of reckoning is finally here.
Steph, I was so right about you.
Is anyone safe in Port Charles?
It's time I took back what belongs to me.
There's more to the story. General Hospital.